Hey, everybody, welcome to another exciting episode of your brother uncle's favorite podcast. I'm your host, Fred.
Ooh, it sounded like a frog. And I'm Blackbeard.
And it looks like we have Fab Rhino. He,
Rhino Fab.
Rhino Fab. It's both. Rhino Fab. I think Rhino went to the coffee's kicking in this morning. So I think he had to get up and
Blow his colon.
go do some stuff. Yeah. What's up, man? What's going on? How have you been? Oh, this is Keys to the Jet, by the way. I didn't say the name of your brother uncle's favorite podcast. It's Keys to the Jet. Woo! If you're new to it, welcome. If
it's your first time,
if you've been following us, thank you. You're awesome. We love you.
yeah.
So, what do you want to talk about today?
No script again.
Dude, check this out. I actually thought about what's a few things been going on in the news. You know what I mean? That the lost F-35, which is crazy, which is right up our alley kind of thing. Right.
I love how like everybody's got a different price tag for it. Like some people say it's 100 million, some people say it's 80 million, and then 90 million. That's fucking awesome.
I love it how they go like it gives people a direct way to like write a hit piece on the aircraft that's had its ups and downs, right? But it's probably the most transparent aircraft we've ever like put into play, right?
Yeah, especially now it's so easy to send out that information about it.
Right, you can do
it's out there everywhere.
You do one fucking click and there you are, where you have other airplanes where you didn't know about it until it was like, holy shit, that's real? Like the Raptor, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you hear stories like back when the F4 first came out, because it's kind of similar, you know, how like all the services had it. And it had fucking all these issues and problems and controversy.
Dude, well, yeah. The F4 turned like a refrigerator. I mean, come on, dude. You know what I mean? Or they had the gun pod problem where they're like, yeah, we don't need guns. We only need missiles. We're not going to dogfight anymore. And then they get into fucking dogfights with fucking F-86s or what's the MiG?
The 22?
The MiG
21. 21.
MiG 21. The MiG equivalent. Yeah. They get into fucking dogfights with those guys and they're like, oh, fuck, we fucked up kind of thing, right?
Yeah, that was all Vietnam. Oh, you're thinking about the MiG-15, the little guy. But that was, that was before Vietnam. It looked like the F-86.
Well, they were flying them in Korea.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
They're flying them in Korea. It's F-86 Sabre lookalike, essentially.
Yeah, that's the MiG-15.
Yeah, the Chinese or Russian, Soviet, whoever the fuck made him was like,
it's Russians.
We are going to copy you, comrade. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you want to hear my take on what happened?
Let's hear it. It was a Marine, so
it was a Marine. Right. What I think is, let me put my I wish I had tinfoil again. Fuck, I need a roll of tinfoil in here so I can fucking actually make a hat and put it on so people can actually hear like the fucking tinfoil rattling and shit. What I think is, I think it goes along with what's been happening across the country with like the system hacking sort of stuff. And maybe they have stuff in play. You know, I'm not a you know, expert on that type of stuff, but I mean, look at MGM. Look at all those casinos getting hacked and nobody fucking. Have you heard about that? Have you seen that?
Not the MGM stuff, no.
But there's MGM, there's fucking Caesars. Was it Caesars? Fuck, I'd have to look. Okay. So there was a fucking giant hack on casinos all over the country.
What'd they do? Steal the money?
They basically made it to where actually they basically like shut their systems down and then held them ransom, right? Was like, hey, if you don't pay us, then we're gonna keep your shit off and you're not gonna be able to make any money.
Like what'd they shut off? Like the slot machines or something?
Everything.
Anything that was tied to a computer?
Anything that was tied to a computer. People couldn't get into their rooms. People couldn't get in. Nothing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude. They shut everything down. I think they were saying it was either like Russian or Chinese. It was one of the two.
Of course. Russians. It's always the Russians.
Yeah, it was like let me bring it up here.
They're gonna hack into our podcast.
Phone. Dude.
That's next. The podcast.
Listen, yeah. You know what would be fun? Is if our podcast went viral one time because we were talking about some cool stuff, and then they were like, oh my god, these guys are really cool, and then we turned out like Theo Von and Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
became billionaires, bro.
Billions and billions.
Billions and billions. Yeah, so hackers breached MGM and Caesars. Like, let me see. Like I said, man, I should have written this bullshit down last night because I was thinking about it. I was like, hey, we'll talk about this stuff. Anyways.
Yeah. Sorry.
Anyways.
Back Caesars, to that 35.
Yo, okay, so Caesars paid.
Oh, they paid the hackers?
Caesars paid. MGM was like, get fucked. Get fucked. Right? But apparently it was like some Russian teens or some bullshit. Yeah, it's crazy. But anyways, I think along with that, like cybersecurity type stuff, because you never know, right? Or what if it was like a Chinese spy in the fucking airplane? Like, you know what I mean? Somebody that defected, right? But then again, they're saying they found the wreckage, right? So you never know.
Yeah.
Unless it was
the
like
911 call.
Yeah, about the pilot being in the person's backyard.
No, the pilot on the phone.
Well, first it was like the pilot or the person was like, yeah, we have a pilot in our backyard. And then, I don't know.
Yeah, then the pilot got on the 911 call.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't hear that part.
Is that what it was? I didn't hear it yet.
Yeah, it wasn't really much. They asked like, why'd it crash or whatever. And it's just like a system malfunction.
I bet you he was like, he popped out. And they're like, oh, fuck, where's this thing? They knew exactly where it was. They went and shot it down.
I think they were fucking around up there and something happened.
I think the pilot, like, you know how it is. They always blame it on maintenance and all that shit. But then, it's the pilot's fault.
Oh, I would hate to be the maintainer that day. I mean, like a fucking 18-year-old kid, first base, like, woo, I just launched my jet. Look, my jet's going.
And then they come stealth fighter.
They fucking come to him and they're like, hey, bro, your shit is gone. So we're going to lock up your box. We're going to lock up everything else. We need you to get in the car. You can't go anywhere. Don't think about going to the bathroom. Nothing. In the fucking car. We're going to go take piss, blood, hair, shit, your firstborn, tip of your pinky, fucking, we're going to scrape your taint, that type of stuff. Like, they were like, what did you do? What didn't you do? What did you do? He's scared, scared shitless.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, shit, I shouldn't have had that bump of cocaine last night. You know what I mean? Like, and they just look for a way. Because what if somebody did pop hot, right? Then they'd be like, I was a maintainer.
It was them.
It was obvious this guy on drugs who fucked something up to get them up when it was just pilots up there trying to high five each other in a fucking barrel roll or some bullshit.
Totally believe that.
And then they'll never hear anything. Like, there'll never be the investigation. Really?
No.
Just conspiracies.
But I think it's funny where this gives opportunity for people to like write hit pieces on the F-35, and it's ups and downs, right?
Well, it's just like Congress is like, oh, what's billions or millions of dollars over budget and behind schedule, and it was like, oh, the F-35 program. It's like, what?
Until the B-21 starts coming out.
But every fucking program that has ever been made has been over budget, over time.
Yep. Yeah.
This is just the most televised one that these motherfuckers can be like, oh well.
But then you look at it. So, I mean, when did they start production? Right, like what, 2010, 11, like for like full stream production.
Yeah,
right. And
I don't know
11, 12,
10, 12 years later, depending on what date it was. We've produced 800 of them.
Yeah,
like that's a lot.
And all these countries are still buying them.
And it's not right. Yeah, more countries are buying them, more allied countries. But then, even then, it's not like it's World War II where they pumped out, 200 planes in like 4 months, because they're not just sheet metal and stuff. These are like there's a lot of wiring. There's a lot of stuff in this aircraft. Like there's a lot that goes into it and a lot into the manufacturing, but we've delivered 800. Like that's a pretty stout number. Like, what are they, 78 to 100 million a piece? Like, times that by 800. Like, that's, I mean,
yeah. I was watching this one guy who's usually got solid stuff, but he was like basically like, there's not a lot of F-35s flying. They should have never stopped the F-22. Should have never stopped the F-22 line, and it was all politics. Fucking Biden's best friend and Obama, they all did it. Fucking blame Obama.
Obamas.
It's all political, dude. The 2 wings and 3 wheels, they respond to political things. Yeah.
Everything. Both sides are fucking nuts.
Oh, they're all nuts.
Yep.
They're all geriatric fucks.
Fact. God.
Yeah. What else is going on?
That's the second one that's crashed out there. Remember back in because back in was it 2018 when that one crashed because they found out like the fuel line was that fuel tube. That's when I was active duty. So
yeah, I remember something like that.
So the bend and vibration would cause the bend to like snap basically and all that shit. And then that's why that Marine Corps jet crashed out there for the first time. And that was totally not the pilot's fault. He was just flying. All of a sudden, the engine just shit. Dude had no time to react.
There's that one at Eglin too. That the fucking fan blade went through the top.
Yeah. And
fucking Transformers, bro.
Oh, what about the one, the B model at Fort Worth?
That was fucking crazy.
Yeah. And it's crazy to see everybody's video of it. And they're like, oh my God, why did he punch out?
Isn't it weird that like it ejected so late? I know it has auto eject and it wasn't him punching out, but it seemed like it was him. Out. It was him?
It was him. So after that happened, one of our janitorial managers went to Greenville and they gave a symposium of like ejection seats and stuff. And he was actually there. He spoke about it. And he said there was like 5 times in the whole video, there's 5 times that he was like, I'm gonna pull the handle. So he actually physically pulled the handle. So when I first saw the video doing that, I was like, I know, like I have a theory of what happened, right? So he was coming down pretty fast, right? But to him, from what I heard, was that the screen said otherwise. He was going slower. So it was registering he was going slower. So when he hit that quick bounce, because he bounced hard,
the struts bounced him up.
The drive shaft snapped.
Killed the lift
fan. And as soon as that happened, the engine full power because it was like, shit, I lost the lift fan, and boom, slammed him into the nose. And that's why when he's just sliding, the exhaust is just at full power because it's the FADEX think that he lost lift fan lift. So you snap all that stuff, and then he kind of flips sideways, and then he levels out, and that's when he punched it. But it was funny because not funny because that sucks, but so they have like the iPads and all that stuff, and they have all, and pilots never have their cell phones, right? So when he ejected, he said he landed and he was unbuckling and everything, and then he's looking around, and the tower, they had no idea. So he pulls out his phone, he calls his wife, and he says, I was just in a crash, like I had to eject, I'm okay, I'll call you later. And then he calls the fire department on the plant there and tells them, I just ejected, that I crashed at the end of the runway. So he's waiting for emergency responders, and in the military, you're trained to like all your tools, you got to be accountable for everything, right? So he starts freaking out because his iPad's gone off of his leg. So he runs back towards the F-35, grabs his iPad that's in the dirt, and then gets out of the way and goes, okay, I got everything. Because he was afraid that if he didn't find his iPad, they'd crucify him for it.
Dang, dude.
That was a civilian pilot, wasn't it?
No, it was an Air Force pilot.
Oh, the Air Force? Because they came out of the factory, right? And they were doing it.
So that was the last. So the civilian pilots did the first 2 couple of flights, and then the last acceptance flight is a military pilot, and they have Air Force pilots there that fly all 3 models. They're just stationed there. That's all they do.
Yeah,
they do all the checkouts for it.
So the tower and Mach were like, what?
They had no idea.
What?
Yeah, they had no idea.
Dude, there was so when I was at A10s, I probably already told you this story. When I was a A10 crew chief working EOR one day, right? We had a fucking hung gun or a hung rocket. So we had to go to the Revies at Nellis. And so I call fucking Mach, and I'm like, hey, I need you to send the fire department because we have a ground emergency, blah, blah, blah. And then the fucking Mach dude just hung up on me. Click.
Prank call.
It just hung up on me. And I was like, what the fuck? So I'm like trying to call him back and nobody's answering for like three or 4 minutes. And then someone calls me back and was like, hey, did you call a ground emergency? I was like, yes, fucking, it's dumb that this dude just hung up on me. It was like, and then I talked to the guy. I worked with a guy at FMS who was actually in there. Was like, hey, we deal with those, right? He's like, yeah, somebody called a ground emergency. We don't do that, do we? And then, yeah, it's hung up on me. Good times.
He's special.
He didn't have his job much longer after that.
Well, we don't always send the best and brightest to mock. So
yeah, it was a civilian company, so
even different.
Good times. Yeah. What else we got going on? What else do you guys want to talk about? I've talked about a lot today. It's your guys' turn.
Ours the guys' turns.
Ours is guys' turns. Yo, I'm hungry.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't eaten today.
You want to talk about my mead?
Yeah.
I've got mead.
Let's talk about your meat. Your meat.
Mead. So I drank the whole gallon. It was pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
You drank the whole gallon.
Yeah. It finished like last week.
I thought you don't drink much.
It's a whole new world.
Yeah.
I'm back, baby.
Yeah. The mead it hits different, bro.
It's good.
So you're walking around with your defenders on for no reason?
Maybe.
Did you throw axes after that? Did you go outside and throw axes?
It's possible. I started a war. I started sailing.
I'm surprised you don't have a target in your backyard where you throw axes at.
It's in his bedroom.
Turned out good. And I have 2 batches going right now, and another one I'm going to start today. Ooh, so I'll have 3 batches kicking off. One of them is 5 gallons, and the other 2 are going to be 1 gallon.
I would like to partake.
Maybe.
I live down.
Got to keep it all myself.
I'm right around the corner from you. We could do Viking stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The first one is just regular honey, nothing special in it.
Yeah.
And then the next one that it's working on right now, I'm going to throw some peaches and apple in it. And then the 5 gallon,
some dingleberries.
That'll go. The 5 gallon one is just going to be straight honey, like the first one, because that was really good. I missed that one. And then the one I start today will be like an apple pie thing. See how it turn out.
How much do you want for a growler's worth? I got like 12 growlers that are empty.
Ooh. How big are the growlers?
It's
like 64 ounces,
gallon, right? Half gallon, I think. Not bad.
Yeah, I've been looking for all kinds of stuff to throw in it. It got a little carried away.
I found a new favorite whiskey. It's a bourbon. It's called Oak and Eden, and you can go on their website and you can get vanilla flavored, peach, all kinds of different infusions to it. But there's one, it's like a rye, but it's like a Spire Select. So they take a spire of the oak barrel that it was aged in, and they leave it in the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my god, that shit's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a big bottle too. It's like $49, but it's 114 proof.
Wow.
But you put I make the little round ice balls or whatever for whiskey glasses, and just put one of those in there and 2 or 3 fingers worth and let it sit for 5 minutes, let it aerate. And dude, it's so good.
Dang.
But they have one, it's you guys ever drink wine?
Yeah, that's what mead is. It's wine.
Well, I know, but I meant traditional wine. So they have one, it was made
so good at cork
in a a Cabernet wine barrel.
Oh,
so it has that little taste to it.
It's got notes of leafy harvest.
Yeah.
The legs are amazing in the body.
Yes.
You'll hear it now. Rhino used to be a pretty bad wine snob.
You wino.
I did.
Yes.
I had a wine fridge and everything.
Did you soak in a cork? You soak in a cork?
Yeah. Sucked them all.
You soak in a cork? Old SNL thing.
Yeah.
I'm old.
No, you want to say it was really old? Before SNL? Mad TV.
I love that. I fucking love. No.
Did you just say Mad TV was before SNL?
No. I mean, it was not before, but it's not as it's gone. SNL's lasted longer.
Well, remember,
Mad TV was the best.
In Living Color, dude. Remember that one?
Oh yeah.
In Living Color. You can
Fly
do
Girls.
what you want to do.
Or Jim Carrey and the Fire Marshal Bill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Homie, don't play that. Homie the clown. More money, more money, more money. Man, dude, I love that.
If any of those old shows are back nowadays, people would lose their goddamn minds.
Oh yeah,
I love that show.
Canceled.
I loved In Living Color. I watch that shit. I think while I was in the Air Force, I bought the DVD set at the BX. It was on sale, and I watched it on my PlayStation 2. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Back in the Disney. Dude, you guys want to know what happened this week in aviation? Some history stuff? Some cool stuff? Let's see. So this last week, right? 21 September 1967, the Lockheed AH-56A Cheyenne made its first flight at Van Nuys Airport in Van Nuys, California. That's pretty cool, right?
That's the one that lost against the Cobra, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they had like 10 prototypes built, and they had one with like 4-bladed rigid main rotor. I don't know what that means.
Stiff.
Yeah.
Or stiffies.
It was basically like the precursor to the fucking Apache. You know what I mean? Which is, I mean, yeah. Oh, the engine was used in the Sikorsky CH-53A. I don't know what that is, but
CH-53. That's the Pavlo.
Is it the Pavlo?
Yeah,
I think so.
Nice. Sure. Yeah, and the program was canceled in August of 1972. So, yeah.
So yeah, that would have been the fly off against the Apache, not the Cobra. Cobra was like back in the 60s, I think.
Let's see. On 21 September 1964, the first prototype North American Aviation XB-70A Valkyrie.
That thing's about badass.
Made its first flight from Plant 42 to Edwards.
Speaking of the Valkyrie, I should go get it. I have a box of original black and white Air Force stamped photos of the Valkyrie at Edwards that I acquired somehow.
You stole them?
No, friend or an acquaintance. Not here.
That's cool. What's that hangar?
No, it was in the East hangar. That's why I got the twin doors.
Yes.
That bitch fit in 1820 East.
No way, the Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they would pull it in, and as soon as the tails passed, they would turn the nose and they would angle it. I've got pictures of it in there.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them.
And then in 1830, that's where they had most of it.
Can I get a pic?
Yeah, I've got like hundreds of photos. They're all black and white. I got photos of Chuck Yeager showing like
his wiener.
Yeah.
Are they big ones or are they small?
Big?
No, they're like like you put them in a photo frame.
I would love one.
If you ever go in Goodyear's office and you look on his wall, there's a original pamphlet of the XB-70 that North American made that they handed out to like generals and military people. I have like 5 of them. I gave one to him and he put it on a little display.
Cool.
That's rad.
I got pieces of airmail that were flown on the first flight from Palmdale to Edwards because they didn't just go to Palmdale to Edwards. They flew from Palmdale and they flew all down the coast and they flew all the way back to Edwards. But I've got like pieces of airmail that are stamped, like flown on the first flight of the XB-70.
That's pretty rad.
Yeah.
I wish I had Fab right now. I gotta go switch my laundry over to the dryer. I will.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got all kind. I got pictures like they're looking out of 1830 south, like towards the lake bed.
Yeah.
And
Bob had bitch tits.
Yeah.
It looks like a.
Yeah, I've got all kinds of. For those people that can't see it, Red's jerking off in the corner and realized that we could still see him.
Took all his clothes off and
yeah,
weird stuff going on back there.
Don't worry, you guys didn't miss anything. Yeah, I've got all kinds of pictures of it. Pretty cool.
That was a cool plane. I really like that. The Valkyrie. I think it was badass.
Probably the coolest thing. Well, I gave it to my dad because he's kind of a historian like me. But I have back then, like when to keep records of like all the radio transmissions, they had those automatic typewriters that would just basically type everything. I have the complete transcript of the fatal crash.
Yeah,
like pilot by pilot, word for word of the entire crash on how it happened, everything. So like they're horrible. Talking about how they were circling it and like when the guy clipped the wing and all that stuff, like it's all on that paper. That's all original typewriter everything. That's probably worth money in its own right there. But
probably, but whoever wants to buy it.
I don't want to sell it though. I thought about just donating the entire box to the Flight Test Museum.
Mm-hmm. They might have fucking all that shit though. Who knows?
They don't.
They don't.
Last time I was in there, they had like a little section on the wall, and that was like basically they're saying this is the only like photos they've known to find or whatever. And I could be like, here's a giant box full. Yeah, I have all kinds of shit in there. I've got 2 pictures that are in Ziploc bags. They're the pilots that crashed in the XB-70, and it has their permanent marker signature, like their legit signature of the 2 pilots that died. Like some crazy, probably worth some money historical photos.
He's back. Don't talk.
Hi. Hello. Dude, I can't believe that bitch fit in that hangar. There's no way. Now every time I go in the fucking hangar, I'm going to be like, dude, this is so fucking cool. Like now it's even cooler to me to be in that area.
There's a lot of history in that hangar, and especially the 1830. There's a bunch in there too. The space shuttle used to get loaded on the 747 in there.
1830s across the way, right?
Weight and balance. Oh, the old weight and balance hangar.
So let me put it this way. So I have a picture of the back end of the Valkyrie in 1820 East, and you can see the gun pit in the background.
Oh shit. Okay. So if I look up old pictures, I'll be able to. Oh, yeah, dude. See, now I'm more excited to be over there. Well, you know, I wish I was in, like, I think I was born in the wrong decade, because I wish that I was kind of, or could have a time machine to go back to while the whole testing in their heyday. You know what I mean? Like the old A12s and the fucking, you know, the X15s and the, you know, that kind of stuff. Like the beginning of aviation, of where we're at. Like I'm such a, I'm an airplane nerd that I would love to go back just to be a part of it all.
Come to my office sometime next week if you can. Even if I'm not there, I'll tell you how to get there and get in. But I'm probably go get a bunch of frames and put a bunch of those pictures in frames, and I'll have them up on my wall. Yeah. And then I was talking to my dad. He's got an original. That's how like much of a historian nerds we are. But B-17 is like his favorite aircraft, and he found a photo at like an estate sale that was painted in like 1943 from a French artist, and it is massive, and it's in like this original like framed wood frame from France back then. And so he's gonna send that out, and I'm gonna have that big picture on my wall with like a propeller blade underneath it and stuff.
That's cool. That's real cool. Yeah. One of my favorite movies is Memphis Belle.
Oh yeah.
Fucking, I watched that when I was a kid and fucking never stopped watching it. Fucking, I've seen it so many times. I've actually been in that plane a couple times when they were still flying it. They haven't flown it in years. I think it's grounded right now.
I think they brought it to Tyndall a couple of times.
Maybe.
Yeah, they put it in Hangar 1 because I remember going through it and looking at all the signatures all over the place in it.
I gotta send you the. I should just have my dad submit it. He has a video from like the old school like hand quarter, you know, back in the day. He flew in Sentimental Journey, but he got to sit in the bombardier seat on takeoff.
That'd be cool.
Dang.
So like he's just sitting there like right in the nose, and then it has like basically the whole flight on there.
Right, dude. That type of stuff is so fucking rad to me, and this is, I mean, one of the reasons why I joined the Air Force too is, you know, to be a part of
all
that,
the history.
My grandmother used to take me to air shows, like every time they fucking happen, and I'm like, dude, oh my god, you know what I mean? And then now where I work, knowing what was tested there and what's been there, I'm like, I always want to go see like the old rails of the ejection seats, if they're still there. They probably still aren't there. Like where they first set up in Muroc, you know what I mean? Like where the south base, when they first set up back in the 40s before fucking World War II popped off. That type of shit. Like I want to go see that type of stuff.
You ever read that book, Fighter Pilot? It's about Robin Olds. It's fucking good. You would like that book. It's really fucking good. You know who Robin Olds is, right?
Yeah, he's one of like the big aces from Vietnam.
World War II, Vietnam.
Oh yeah, World War II, Vietnam. Yeah, he had the crazy mustache.
Yeah, it was that fighter pilot with the crazy mustache you always see.
Yeah, actually,
that's Robin Olds.
The curly cues. Yeah,
he was fucking badass. He did a lot of cool shit. He was flying over Normandy during the fucking D-Day. They wouldn't let him fucking attack any ground targets.
Actually, today I have
was he in a Mustang?
No, he was in a P-38.
P-38.
Yeah. He didn't get on the Mustang till later in the war.
I actually have a piece of history about him today. Back in 23rd September 1967. Colonel Robin Old flew his last flight out of
the Vietnam base.
Ubon Richitani as wing commander of the 8th Tactical Fighter Wing. This was his 152nd combat mission of the Vietnam War.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he was a badass.
Flew an F4C 21 MC Phantom 2. The tail number was 637668.
Yeah, it was probably Scat 12. He named all of his planes Scat from the first one to the last one, but I remember he just kept adding numbers to them.
So if any of our listeners from like these older groups, if you ever worked on that F4C, give us a call.
Yeah,
it'd be cool to talk to you about it.
Probably just a bunch of safety wire and double bubble.
But he shot, how many MiGs did he shoot down? He shot a lot.
Oh yeah, I don't know. For Vietnam, there's a bunch.
Have you ever listened to like some of the old like Vietnam like tapes, like from like helicopter pilots or like F4 pilots, like, and then you listen to them now, like it was a complete different environment back then. It was just like, hey buddy, they're coming down on the right side. Like now it's like, oh, they're coming off the Delta to the 3-5. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, why don't you talk like that? Like back then they just didn't give a shit. But then you hear them, like you hear like the Huey pilots and like they're coming in. And he's like, yeah, I'm getting hit with bullet holes left and right, but I'm still coming down. I'm still gonna drop off the guys.
Yeah.
I guess
one of them was like, oh shit, a bullet just came through the window and hit me in the leg, but I'm still coming down. I'll put the wounded on. And it's like, dude, those were men. Like those were men back then.
So he was a triple ace.
Yeah, she got a few different ones. Yeah.
With a combined total of 17 victories in World War II and the Vietnam War. Pretty badass. Pretty badass. Yeah. That,
he's a bad,
like you said, that's when men were men.
Yeah, no joke.
Yeah, if you think about it, like even back in World War II, like
man,
as soon as you disappeared, it just fuck you. We're not recording anymore.
That sucks, dude. But okay, let's back up. You gotta remember to fucking click record, dude. Okay.
I was waiting for you to come back because you would pop up and then nothing, and then
I know it was awful. What were you guys talking about?
None, yeah.
Well, you're recording, so we can't say, but that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Stuff.
All right, we can do that. Dude, I'm fucking starving, bro. I want to DoorDash something like a big ass burrito, like a fat ass breakfast burrito, or like ribeye, fucking like a breakfast meal, dude. I'm ready right now. I'm fat as fuck. I'm ready.
You can go spend like $130 on that fucking tomahawk from Mavericks.
Where's that?
Mavericks Sports Bar. It's over there it's where Zebras used to be. That's Mavericks now.
Zebras.
You know Zebras?
No.
It's a strip club.
I'm not from out here,
bar,
bro.
But yeah, you never heard of Zebras?
No,
bro.
Wow.
No.
You know Josh, and you've never heard of Zebras.
Yeah.
Don't say that on here.
Never heard of it.
What else is? It's on Sierra down there by. I don't know. There's a liquor store next to it. A little like grocery mart thing.
The Steelhouse out here where I want to do that live episode. They got a tomahawk that's like $110.
I don't know why they're so fucking expensive in like restaurants. They only cost like $40 in the store.
Not 50, even. I went to Stater Bros not too long ago and got one for $33.
Yeah, see,
big ass tomahawk. That's something
they do that.
Huge.
Because they do that.
No,
like you're gonna charge $100 to put it on the grill.
Yeah, yeah. I never understood that, but they do have it's 45 days dry aged, and it's like it's a big piece. It's a big steak. It's thick too.
Yeah,
and it's like $79. But oh my god, like you just set your knife and it just like slides through it, and that's really fucking good.
Yeah.
You can taste it. Like you can taste like how like just like it like mushes in your mouth basically. It's really fucking good.
You know, speaking of meat,
steak.
That picture you sent last night, I didn't get it till I got home because I wasn't
the one I sent.
Yeah, that you were like, hey, I need $50. Who's got $50? I didn't get it till I got home at like 1:30 last night, and I was like, oh, I fucking missed it, bro. Missed it. Did you get it? Did you pick it up? You're like, I'll never tell. I'll never tell. Dude, I was hoping fucking Pumbaa was getting on today so we can fucking
lay waste to that.
Bro, his email disappeared.
I know. He's been gone.
I can't email him anything. It's like, it's no longer valid. Like, shit.
He's out.
I was like, great. Okay. All right. Yeah.
You want his personal email? I got it.
No, I got it. Thank you. I sent a link to him today.
Yeah, he said he was going to be on. And then
I send a link to him every time. Every fucking time I send a link to him, just in case, because I don't want him to feel left out. I don't want him to be like, well, you guys, I haven't been here a month, but, you know, it's not fair that you guys don't send me the link just because you think I'm not going to show up. You know what I mean? Like, we're at like almost 4,000 downloads.
That's all the episodes?
Yeah. 4,000 downloads / streams. Little Mikey's original one is in the top 3.
Ooh.
Oh,
What's
damn.
number 1?
Number 1 is the first one. But
So
Mikey,
they're like, I hate this.
yeah, Little Mikey's is in the top 3. His first one.
That's good.
Yeah. The last one got a lot of downloads. Actually.
Rogue Betty.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
It was a good one.
It was a good one.
That last fucking post got like a lot of downloads quick. Or views.
Yeah, it hit quick. There's one that you put out that got like fucking, I want to say almost 9,000.
That's 9.2, but that was boosted, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it might have been boosted.
I think that's why.
Yeah,
but like the last one that wasn't boosted, it's over 2 in a day.
Yeah, it's pretty good. A lot of people are responding to that one.
That one, has a lot of shares. Like besides me, obviously sharing it everywhere, but like other people sharing it, like I think that's got the most shares from other people.
Other people sharing it and then commenting was fucking awesome. I think we should start eventually putting the stuff on like Twitch and YouTube to kind of get our numbers up if you'd like, you know, if we want to just basically, because we can take this stream right here, what we're doing now, and we can live stream it on Twitch and then take the video from Twitch and edit it to put it on YouTube, right? So that way we don't violate any fucking terms or whatever and blah, blah, blah. They're fucking liberal bullshit. And then we could also do that with
liberal bullshit.
We could also do that with Rumble, you know, same thing. Rumble's the same, just freer, you know?
Yeah. Rumble, you don't have to edit it all though, right?
Right. No, you can say whatever the fuck you want. And then we can cut it up into clips, which will make reels or smaller videos, and then put it on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that shit off of one product. You know what I mean? Yeah. Off of one Twitch live stream. We could go, if you guys want to do it every Saturday or every Friday morning, we could live stream on Twitch and go from there. If you guys want to start doing that as well.
I don't think it'll hurt to fucking live stream it. I mean, we may get viewers, we may not, but it's better viewers than we're getting right this second.
Right. And I think that once we go, hey, we're fucking on Twitch, and, you know, we also have video, because people don't want to listen to it without seeing what the fuck is going on YouTube. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because like I know when people are driving, they just want to listen to it. But like if somebody watches it on whatever, it kind of makes more sense. Like with the Sean Ryan show,
right? I'd
rather watch it than just listen to it.
Yeah, because like sometimes, you know, I do my freakouts, or I like I look like I'm, you know. You know,
and you can see Blackbeard and I are like, oh my God,
right. Right. Or me interrupting all the guests all the time.
Yeah.
Which, you know, is fun. I'm not sorry about it. It adds color. You guys, it adds color.
That's
little Mikey's trying to tell a story. Red's like, hey, did you see this one thing? I got a pencil. See?
Hey, is that a snake? Is that a snake?
Yeah.
There's a snake in my boot. Yeah, it's fun, man. So I think that I'll set up the fucking account this week if you'd like me to, and then we can start next week. With that,
can we use the picture of little Mikey in his underwear grilling as like a as a cover photo one day?
Hell yeah, dude. In fact, I think on our first live stream we should have little Mikey on.
I just thought about that. What about the people that don't want to be seen?
Ooh, yeah,
for the live stream.
Have them wear a fucking ski mask.
Yes. Yeah, in a really nice distillery.
Yeah. I think you can, like, I don't know, change. I don't know how Twitch and all that stuff works, but can't you like change? Yeah, choose avatar.
Yeah, you can
be like this.
Oh yeah, they could choose an avatar. That's right.
Oh, I can be a panda.
Yeah, you could be a panda. Oh shit. Let me see.
Oh yeah, remember this? I forgot I made this one.
Is it the video? Okay. Did you go to video, or what did you go to? Background effects?
No, the video. You go to like where it says start stop video down there. Click on the arrow, show avatar, or choose avatar.
Oh yeah. See
up arrow, choose avatar.
Choose.
Yeah, they can just be like one of these people.
Yeah, come on.
Look at my hair does move when I spin it. Oh, you're both cows.
Yo, we're cows, bro, but I got a hoodie on, dude. What's up? See?
Yeah.
This would be fun as fuck, bro. Oh, dude, saw.
Way better. Nobody will ever know who
bro.
we are.
This is us prepping. This is us prepping for Twitch, dude.
I want the ones where it's like the potato. Have you seen that one?
Oh yeah. I think you can add them?
Maybe.
Well, you can make your own because I made this guy somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make one.
Yeah, dude, this would be fun.
But I had to do it, but I gotta bounce.
You gotta bounce.
Yeah.
Gotta bounce.
Yeah, this will give us about an hour. So I think about an hour.
Between
but,
the two, I think we're good.
Kind of if it's gonna be our first live stream, kind of come up with something that we're gonna fucking talk about.
Yeah, I got
you. And get on with little Mikey today and ask him if he wants to be on next week because we're gonna live stream on Twitch.
It follows my eyeballs.
All right, later, guys.
Oh, wait.
What?
Wait, you didn't even do your like veteran program. You got nothing?
No, I got nothing. I gotta go though.
All right, we love you.
Bounce.
Bye.
Okay, we love you. Bye. He probably pooped his pants. He pooped his pants.
Yeah, he blew his colon.
He pooped his pants. This shit's funny as fuck, bro.
Yeah, they are. Oh, look at it's laughing.
Yes.
This is great.
So, dude, I can't wait. We should set it up tomorrow. I know that I wanted to edit and put out an episode tomorrow, but test it tomorrow. You want to do a test?
Yeah.
Are you down for that? Hell yeah. Yes. Let's do like a live stream Twitch test. Just be like, test, and then get on. Are you going to use the avatar? Or are you going to use your real face?
How does that's the avatar, but I don't know. It doesn't really matter. The how does it use like Zoom? And we just like record your screen?
No, I connect it to Zoom and we go right there and it does this. And it shows this.
It's awesome.
We go right on. Yeah. Yeah. Just like I connected. Connected.
Funny. Look at
yes, this is awesome. Just like I connected to if we want to do live stream on YouTube at the same time we could, but I'd rather do Twitch than take the product from Twitch, edit, and you know what I mean? Do all that shit. Which if you want to take, we could divvy it up here. If you want to take and do, you know what? That gives us the ability to also do like content, subscription content, right?
Yes.
Where Freaky Freeland is fucking subscribed to, where we only have one subscriber.
Is that his name? Freaky Freeland?
That's his nickname. Yes. Shout out, bro. Shout out. Thanks for
subscribing.
Thanks, man.
Jonathan Freaky Freeland.
We've got your personalized gifts on the way. He was a B1 crew chief, apparently. Yeah.
The bone.
He was a B1 crew dog, and if I'm not mistaken, I gotta look at my email again. Here actually, because I emailed him
a bone.
Yeah. Well, if you do like you could print out with his nickname or whatever on it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then just kind of send him the chocks and box.
Yeah.
Girl. Let me see.
I gotta make a clip with these.
Stand by.
avatars.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I was like, hi Jonathan, this is Red from K2J Podcast. Thank you for being subscribed and helping out the podcast. Want to touch base with you and see what jets you worked and what squadron, and also your nickname, you know? And then he was like, my nickname was Freaky Freeland. And when the guy gave me that nickname, he couldn't tell me why. I worked B1 bombers at Dias and the C5 Galaxy at Dover.
Ooh, Fred.
Yeah. I'm Old Crow ECM troop. What is that?
That's a AY.
Oh, okay. So he's a pointy head. That's cool though. I mean, my bad. You're not a crew dog. You're a pointy head. That's fine. We'll get you something. Yeah. I wonder if he'd rather have a C5 or the B1.
Yeah.
What do you think?
But me personally, I like the B1 better.
I think the bone is way cooler.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't know what colors are at Dias. If you could find like a color of a squadron, I don't know, and then or mix all the colors. You know what I mean?
Didn't he say what squadron he was in?
No, he didn't say which one. But I mean, you can mix them all potentially. I guess.
Might only be one squadron. I mean, it's not like fighters having fucking 30 jets.
Yeah. Dude, how'd you make that fucking avatar, dude?
I don't remember. I made it like when I first set up the Zoom account.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I remember there was like a bunch of options to like hair.
But it's pretty fucking
Zoom.
cool. Yeah, dude. This is awesome.
It's great when it
It's so
laughs.
funny when you laugh. You're like,
so funny.
yeah. Hell yeah, dude. This is awesome. See what these two are fucking missing out on?
I know.
Bro, I bet you Rhino went and shit his pants because of the
He
cold
probably
room.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
I gotta go, you guys. He fucking dookied.
He did.
He did. You know what's cool too is we can be like, did you see that?
He dookied.
I can send a chat to everybody. I don't think everybody on. Yeah, dude. Okay, so let's do a test tomorrow. What do you think? What do you think we should talk about for the rest of the time? Oh, you know what? Have you ever heard of the Yucca Man?
That sounds familiar, but I don't know.
So the Yucca Man is like basically a desert Bigfoot, right?
Yes, we did talk about that. I thought.
Yeah, we talked about him for a second, and nobody was like really like enthused about it. But I've been like looking him up and like talking about him and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's out there, and from what I've heard, he's basically blends in with the yucca trees or the Joshua trees, right? They're the same thing. And he uses the old tunnels allegedly.
Ooh.
I don't know if there are any, right? Allegedly, can't confirm.
No.
He uses the old tunnels at Edwards to fucking move around the desert without being traced.
Now, is he like a hairy Bigfoot or no hair? Because it's the desert, no hair. A hairless Bigfoot?
I think it's both. I think it's kind of both.
Short haired.
Yeah, I think he'd be like a short haired kind of thing because it's really fucking hot.
Maybe just hair around his nipples and ass.
Yeah. Just there. But he probably stays in the tunnels.
Stay cool.
During the day and then is out at night.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And he's just like, he hunts for like those big old rabbits on the fucking dry lake bed at night.
The Yodis and the crack rabbits.
Yeah.
And the jackalopes.
Yeah. He's been spotted by 29 Palms, though, which is a ways away.
Oh, that's a long tunnel.
That's a long time. It's a ways away. So I don't know how he treks from Edwards to 29 Palms, which is crazy.
He can teleport.
Yeah. Do you think it's some like what I was thinking last night is maybe it's some like airmen, from like way back in the 40s and 50s they got when they were like first testing radar. Yeah, he got hit with radar or some shit and was like
gamma rays.
First effects. Yeah. And then like on his way home, he like crashed his car. You know what I mean? And then like they were like he disappeared into the desert and nobody could ever find him. And now he's Yucca Man.
Have you ever seen the Desert Troll?
Yeah. Sorry.
Your face looked funny. You there?
I'm here. I'm just muted everything because I'm fucking sneezing like a motherfucker.
But the Desert Troll. You ever see the Desert Troll?
Oh, what is
on
that?
base?
No.
Oh, yes.
What is that?
I've seen it many a time. I don't know if it still is around. It's been a few years since I last been seen it out there. Yes. You know that
where?
You know where like the warehouse is across the street? Where like the engine shop is.
Yeah.
Like right behind the engine shop, there's like that dirt hill area.
Yeah.
That's where I would always see it running down the dirt road towards like north, going from like south to north, running out there.
Really?
With female desert troll.
Whenever I'm out there, bro.
Or desert midget, I should say, because it was little.
Oh, no, I haven't seen it. But whenever I'm out over there, bro, the coyotes want to hunt me or something. Because whenever I come out there, dude, there's yiping all around me, bro. I'm just like, okay, getting out of here. Because they see me, they're probably like, oh, fucking, look at that guy. He's meaty. We're going to eat him.
Red.
He's red. Looks delicious. Yeah, dude. So I was watching this thing on Yucca Man, and like apparently he goes all up and down the Mojave Desert, right? So there were these like two groups that were hunting them that ended up like running into each other and shooting at each other because they all thought, like one group thought that other group was the Yucca Man. They started shooting at each other. Fucking retard in Lancaster.
Oh fuck, that's pretty special.
I mean, probably in the desert near Lancaster, and they were like, "It's the Yucca Man," because one was doing like a call, thinking like they're gonna call out the Yucca Man call, which I don't know what the Yucca Man's call would be.
It's shaking a bottle of pills, probably.
You think so? No,
it's Lancaster. The good old AV.
Yeah, but I mean, he's all over the Mojave Desert, so it would be like something. It'd be like, yeah, I don't know. I don't necessarily know.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be cool to figure out if he was real.
I don't know about all that stuff.
Dude, have you ever heard of the black-eyed children?
I've seen pictures of black-eyed children
where they pop up. There's like kids. They got like black eyes, and they're like, "Hey, can you give us a ride?" And then like people disappear.
Gone.
It's weird stuff, dude. It'd be cool to ghost hunt a hangar.
Ghosts, I know. Ghosts haunt me all the time, but
You think so?
yeah, not all the time. I would say.
Where?
It used to be like I used to always get weird shit happen. Like I thought I told you guys about this.
At work or at home?
Not so much work. It was all at home. Like at fucking when I was living at Tyndall. That was really bad.
Oh, well, yeah, fucking Florida out there. Everything's haunted in Florida.
Those were bad. You never know. The other stuff, I don't know about.
Dude, what do you think the hangar's haunted?
I never had any like things happen in that hangar. Even there'd be times like I'm locking up or opening and I'm the only one in there, which I never had any weird shit happen.
There was a FTCE who said that because he had to stay there due to like the weather or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And he said that he was like underneath his blanket and something was like looking at him in the Google area.
He's like sleeping there?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Well, he had to because everything was like closed off, right? It was like weird. It was like weird weather within the last like year. You know how the weather's been like super weird?
Yeah.
Or some shit like that. I forget exactly what. But yeah, he was sleeping there, and then like it was something was looking at him while he was looking at up from his blanket, and he couldn't move.
He was paralyzed. What was that called? Sleep
paralysis.
Yeah, I heard a story about stuff like that. It means you got a demon in you.
Snap.
And it's the demon controlling you.
Oh, snap.
Yeah,
dude, we should drink some of your mead and build an axe target in your backyard. Would your wife be mad?
Probably not. But I got a trampoline back there. So there's not a whole lot of room.
It wouldn't be that big. We could jump on the trampoline and throw axes. Dude, I think it'd be fun.
Doing flips
while throwing an axe or a knife. We throw knives. It doesn't even have to be an axe. We could throw those smaller throwing knives.
Yeah.
Are you sleeping? Was that why you had your eyes closed or what?
Were they closed?
Yeah.
Are they closed now?
No, you're blinking.
My eyes are closed right now.
Now they're straight open. What about mine?
What if I get closer?
What about mine?
No, yours are wide open.
What about now?
They like flash.
Blinky?
Really quick. Oh, there. I got them closed. Oh, no, they open.
Oh.
Hey,
dude.
These computers are too smart.
They are too smart. Bro, I'm going to get some food after this, I think. I'm going to get off here in a few.
Yeah.
Would you have a veteran program that we could talk about, even though like we pretty much like talked about nothing?
Veterans. I don't know. Let me be a program. Oh, VASH. There's something called VASH.
What is that?
VASH.
What does it do?
Provides both a rent assistance voucher and a case management services to low-income veterans.
Oh, that's...
The VA provides an array of grants and service contracts to local community providers to assist veterans with mental health needs. I think it's a California thing.
That's pretty cool.
Veteran Affairs Supportive Housing is what it stands for.
Here's one. Homes for Our Troops. Mission to build and donate specially adapted custom homes nationwide for severely injured post 9/11 veterans to enable them to rebuild their lives. It's a nonprofit organization that does just what you would expect. They have already built 317 homes and are currently working on 66 more made specifically for injured veterans. These homes are fully adapted for injured vets and exceed ADA compliance standards. The goal is to help vets gain the independence they have lost. Each home is approximately 2,800 square feet and has lowered countertops, roll-under access for wheelchairs, widened doorways and hallways, roll-in showers, automatic tubs, and other appliances, and more. The support these vets receive does not end after they move into their homes. Homes for Our Troops also provide vets with a pro bono financial planner for 3 years and a mentoring program. They have plans in the works to partner with other nonprofits that offer employment, education, training, health, and other support services. I found a lot of also, I found at least a list of the top 10 best veteran nonprofit organizations making a difference it's on donorbox.org. If anybody wants to look that up, donorbox.org. You can look up, it's got the top 10 best veteran nonprofit organizations out there helping veterans. Whether I'm not sure if their programs actually work or what type of reviews they've gotten or whatever. You know what I mean? But go check it out if you're a veteran in need. They've got all kinds of stuff in here. They've got, like, here, I'll go through the 10 that they list, right? So that way we can do like instead of one, they got a whole slew of them, right?
All kinds.
Bob Woodruff Family Foundation, Everyone for Veterans. Let's see, Homes for Our Troops. Just talked about that one. Operation Second Chance. Puppies Behind Bars. I'm not sure what that is.
What is that?
Puppies Behind Bars trains prison inmates to raise service dogs for wounded war veterans and first responders. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's helping multiple people out there. Operation Homefront, Fisher House Foundation, Hope for the Warriors, Yellow Ribbon Fund. Obviously, I believe that's schooling stuff.
Support our troops.
And the Gary Sinise Foundation.
Yeah. Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan. You got ice cream, Lieutenant Dan. I got ice cream.
Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs.
Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs. Okay. All right. Yeah, dude. That's a lot of good stuff, man. There's a lot to go through and process, but there's a lot of nonprofits that offer a lot of stuff for those in need. We're about to bounce out of here. I got to get ready for work.
Yeah.
Black
Check us out on Buzzsprout, Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Google, and then Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Discord.
You're saying it so quickly.
Yes. I'm reading a list because I always forget them. Check us out. Keys to the Jet podcast.
By the time, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but that's my job.
Stop interrupting people.
by the time this comes out, we'll have already probably live stream on Discord. Not Discord.
Twitch.
On Twitch.
Twitch-a-tube.
Or should I put everything out first?
Twitch-a-cord.
Let's just live stream and then put shit out as it goes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We can make a couple of those episodes just subscription ones.
Yeah.
That we've done in the past.
Secrets.
We can make just a secret episodes, and you got to get them you got to subscribe. You know where to subscribe at? Buzzsprout. You can subscribe for $3, like Freaky Freeland is hooking us up,
special access.
Special access.
Unseen footage.
Unseen, uncharted, untold footage that you won't see unless you pay us $3.
Yes.
But I will tell you that the $3 is basically going to go towards helping us bring you better content. Number one, bigger, better gear where we can be mobile. Mm-hmm. If we get the more people to subscribe and get us get some income flowing in, we could quit our day jobs and just do podcast stuff all day long and bring you more and more and more content. We could bring you live stuff. We could go to air shows and bring you videos and blogs and vlogs from air shows. Mm-hmm. And we can go to actually talk to real maintainers that are actually doing it still. Not saying that the people that we've talked to aren't real maintainers. What I'm saying is we can actually go out, people who are fucking kicking the tires, lighting the fire.
Yeah.
Go fucking talk to them and get their, kind of thing. Right? We can visit Air Force bases, show airplanes, that kind of stuff. Do what aviation nerds do best.
Museums, all
kinds of stuff. So we're just looking
for museums,
anything. We're looking for the support.
Whatever you guys want. That. Let us know what you want. Send us some ideas. We'll do it.
That's right. But also, we got to get subscribers to go do that type of stuff. Mm-hmm. So it's a call to action, man. Get you and your friends. It's $3 a month. That's what? That's $36 a year, right?
I can't do math.
That's less than $40 a year that you spend. You spend more on Starbies throughout the week or Monsters throughout the week than you would on our podcast. To fucking hook us up. All right. We love you. Have a great day.
Love you.
Yaman. Jaman man. And wait. Who's gonna pull Chalk?
Looks like your character's about to cry. I'll pull Chalks.
All right.
Even though I can't see my hands.
You pull chocks. My hands. Where's my hands go? Lieutenant Dan. He got no ice cream. All right. You ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan. I got ice cream. All right, guys. We hire you. Pull chocks. Let's spread my butt cheek like my concho.